say this. It is so important that you take care of the children God gives you.
Purpose. So to empower, to support, and also to acknowledge men and women who are doing amazing work here in Europe.
African women in Europe, and these are women that are breaking boundaries in Europe. So
it enables you to meet African women who are doing business or engaged in activities all over Europe. But this is our 10th anniversary.
Young Black African women to reach within themselves, to find their power, because African women have always been powerful.
I have created lifelong relations through AWE, the African women in Europe.
At 10 years now, we're celebrating the 10th anniversary. It was a surprise to know that 10 years can go really fast.
Hours into honey, a poor man said try and he turned some bottles and cakes into money. So do the best you can and leave the rest to time. Surely someday you will also get to shine. I know the have-nots and the can-nots and the do-nots can slow you down, because they slow me down. Oh yeah, they slow you down, yeah. So try for your mother, try for your father, and try for your sons, and try for your daughters. Try for your love, try for your neighbors, try for your friends, but you gotta try for you. Try for your mother, and try for your father, try for your sons, and try for your daughters. Try for your love, and try for your neighbors, try for your friends, but you gotta try for you. See, your baby said try, though he keeps on talking to you, walking. But God said try, and he ran from the hound that almost killed him. It's when the time comes, it will all fall into place. It might take a longer, so every man should go at his pace. I know the have-not, have-not, the do-not can slow you down, because they slow you down. Oh yeah, they slow you down, yeah. So try for your mother, and try for your father, try for your sons, and try for your daughters. Try for your lover, and try for your neighbors, try for your friends, but you gotta try for you. Try for your mother, and try for your father, and try for your sons, and try for your daughters. Try for your love, and try for your neighbors, try for your friends, but you gotta try for you. And on the great clock of time, there's only one word that is now. And when your goal is set, there should be only one way out. Try for your mother, try for your father, try for your sons, and try for your daughters. Try for your lover, try for your neighbors, try for your friends, but you gotta try for you. Try for your mother, and try for your father, try for your sons, and try for your daughters. Try for your love, and try for your neighbors, try for your friends, but you gotta try for you. Try for your mother, you gotta try for you. I said you really gotta try for you. Try for your love, you gotta try for you. Try for your try for your mother, try for you. Try for you. Thank you very much. A little space in between. Not that song, but the song after that. Okay, I have another song for you. Thank you very much, by the way. The next song is called Heartache. 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 Heartache won't follow me. Heartache won't track me down. Because that's what usually happens. Sometimes we get this big, thick heavy heartache that sits somewhere in the back of our heads and it won't let us go, it won't let us move forward. See, I found a few words that I use to get me out of this state. So I chant, heartache won't follow me, heartache won't track me down, heartache won't follow me. So here's the song, Heartache. Shadow, from your sadness and your sorrow, guard me in my dignity, save me in my sanity. And if you're looking for the positive, that's where I am, that's where I'll be. No negative attitude, that's where I am, that's where I'll be. So heartache won't follow me, heartache won't follow me. Woo! Heartache won't track me down, woo! Heartache won't follow me, heartache won't follow me. Woo! Heartache won't follow me, heartache won't track me down, heartache won't follow me. You can break me into little bits, you can push me to my limit, and I'm gonna put me above all to protect me from the downfall. If you're looking for the positive, that's where I am, that's where I'll be. Turning over new pages, that's where I am, that's where I'll be. So heartache won't follow me, heartache won't follow me, heartache won't track me down, heartache won't follow me, heartache won't follow me, heartache won't follow me, heartache won't track me down, heartache won't follow me, heartache won't follow me, heartache won't follow me, your heartache won't track me down, heartache won't follow me. Woo! If heartache should follow me, I'm gonna break away to where my soul is free. Free is what I'm meant to be at peace within myself. Myself is gonna be who I am. Has to keep me on the ground, grounded in my mother earth. Are you ready to make a clean sweep? It might get tough, but it goes deep. Follow my direction, and I'll show you dimension. Hey, heartache won't follow me. Woo! Heartache won't follow me. Heartache won't track me down. Heartache won't follow me. Won't follow me. It 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 won't follow me. Follow me. It won't follow me. Thank you, ladies. Take that home with you. Don't let heartache bring you down.
Malaika Jerry Fashions are going to entertain us with a fashion show, and I welcome them. Are they ready for us? All right.
You are my African. Oh, out of familiar, you stand as one, I stand in one. Jamani, tumepoga wapi wewe? Umepoga wapi? Naomba usinipe kisogo. Nataka nifungue moyo. Sasa nipongeze kidogo. Attention, attention. Baby, can I get your attention? Just like the summer. Baby, nobody tell me now. Ninataka niseme na sijui wako wapi ila nobody tell me na nina mengi ninataka niseme na nataka seme na kidogo seme na nataka seme na kidogo seme na so baby please, so don't come. Come on, it's just a thing you can. Oh, let me mind me, what you can, what I got. If you watch it, when I go for the full on. Bona mila, mama. So then you want that I'm in that control. It's my shining, only it's the beginning. You are now, I'm the moving team. Tupunge upepo wa bahari, mkasa madini, tukae toka chili jamani. Mama sasa nina wapi, nina mengi, ninataka niseme na wapi, ila nobody tell me na. Nina mengi, ninataka niseme na nataka seme na kidogo seme na. Story heavy and low. Just the parambulates. So story heavy and low. Never bring light, oh, never bring light, oh. Generator water, generator water, take it project, forget it. So make it talk about the small things. Forget about the big things, so make it talk about the small things, so yeah. Bless me, say you bless you too, bless your papa, bless your mama, you are what bless me, say you bless you too, bless your papa, bless your mama, see me, I see you, Batura for me, look, Baba, international something. It's a big situation. Then back our money, take it to one nation. Invest for your country, make it a better place. Spend the money for your country, make it a better place. Forget about the big things, so make them talk about the small things. Forget about the big things, so make them talk about the small things, so yeah. And when I come back, I go to hurry to go back. And I get to charge you. My phone is done die. No fault for generator. Everyday situation. Our country people, story every day. I wish ingekuwaga na mavumba kwa jamanoti ni kuonge vya thamani ama niwe fundo kuigiza kakanumba masanja yote usiwe mbali nami maitalia ni julavo uwe nami haki ya Mungu nakupenda. Nobody can show you love. Usiwamini, ukishawapa wanakwenda. O basi jilegeze, nikubebe mgongoni. Nikanikudeke, nikutunze kama mboni. Wakija wapote, nifanye kama uwaoni. Kisha uniongeze, ulivyofunza unyagoni. Oh baby, asadasi nikone. Ubanido, ululu femi. Oh baby, asacheza nikone. Ubanido, basi cheza na mimi. you're nice. I wish ingekuwaga na mavumba kwanja manoti nikuonge vya thamani ama niwe fundo kuigiza kakanumba masanja yote usiwe mbali nami maitalia ni yulavo uwe nami haki ya Mungu nakupenda nobody can show you love usiwamini ukishawapa wanakwenda basi jilegeze nikubebe mgongoni nikanikudekeze nikutunze kama mboni wapija wapoteze ifanye kama uwaoni kisha uniongeze ulivyofunza unyagoni.
So who loved the show? Oh, thank you so much. So this is, I'm Angeline. I'm the founder of Malkia Jerry Designs. And if you like anything you have seen or maybe something else, just contact me. You can find me on Instagram, on Facebook, and you can as well write me or order per telephone. Thank you so much. Have a nice evening. What she likes to talk about best, which are the successes of Awe. Joy.
I think I should have a better clap than that.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, a little bit screaming and all Yes, I need to hear more than that. All the noises you can make in the house. Thank you. That sounds really much better. I appreciate that. Thank you, Laura, for your.
No problem. And really, I just want to, on behalf of everyone here, I just want to say thank you to you for creating this platform, for bringing us together. We are having fun, aren't we? Yes. So, Joy, thank you very much.
Thank you, Laura. Hey, thank you, everyone, for coming. I can see all beautiful ladies seated, lovely, with all the outfits there. And trying to also help our upcoming entrepreneur outside by buying our fashions. You can see on your table a lot of stuff. You're all doing fantastic to be here. And I know all of you have checked on our website about who we are. But today, I'm very glad that I can stand here and say 10 years, we are here because of you. Not because of me, not because of the team, but because of you. Because if you didn't take the step to go and buy the ticket or check who is Awe, or if you didn't go to the internet and check who we are, you wouldn't be here. So I'll go straight ahead in my purpose today because I'm going to talk about Awe. Some of you know I'm called Joy Awe. Actually, I took it over. I'm called Joy Awe. I accept it. It's a beautiful name, actually. It seems to have the background of an African origin, the Nigerian. And it seems to be a very good background. So I'm really proudly presenting Africa in any way. So the Awe is African Women in Europe. As you can see, we started in 2008. This has been a long journey. It didn't just start in 2008, actually before that. And all this information, how I moved from one step to another one, because of the need, is all on the book. That book there has all the information, how we all started. Because today I want to focus very strictly on who we are. Sorry, I have a very lovely outfit, but sometimes it's getting stuck on my shoe. But yes, I want to make sure that we focus on where are we going? Where have we been? Who is Awe in the real world? That's my topic today, and I'll be accompanied by two ladies. You all know them, the founders and the stability of the whole team that you have seen the past 10 years. Awe was started as a small initiative of trying to connect women together. And actually, it was my wish to to connect with other women out there. I went to the internet, as usual, 2008. I don't think Facebook was existing by that time. No, it was, but not in my world. 2008, it was existing, but very, very not so much prominent in Europe. I found very different websites, one looking for another one, partnerships, all sorts of things, but not what I was looking for. I wanted information. I wanted to find out what people survive in a country that where you cannot speak the language, where you don't see anybody looking at you or look like you. And this was such a challenge. And I'm an ambitious woman, as you can see. I'm always on top of activities. I want to find out. I always wanted to see what is there. I want to achieve more. I know my life is beyond that. I have 2 lovely children too. And my background started very easy. I have 2 lovely kids, boys. And you have seen them last year. They were so excited to come and to empower women to see finally what does the mother do? Because I always say I want to come here and show the people what I do, because it's my joy. And I have my time planned, time for children, time for internet, time for work, and I combine that. And I brought them to see, who are we? What have we been doing the past 10 years, Mom? And they were so impressed. And this is something was very important to me, to see how they develop in the future. And also the women that I've been working with, to make sure I keep to the focus on my topic, because I can talk the whole day. Our mission is quite clear, to reflect a positive image of an African woman by creating an atmosphere where women can network, support, encourage, and empower each other. This was the basic startup of how to bring women together. So how did we do all that? We started thinking, okay, Joy, you started another website, well done. First of all, I didn't know what's the computer, and I needed to create a website. Well, I said, you know what, Joy, get yourself a computer. The story, I'll just cut it short how I got the computer. You can read in the book. And I started training myself how to touch that button. If it gets wrong, I'll call my husband and fix it. But luckily, I touched and I knew how to fix that one. And before you know, you could do several things. And the website was created out of curiosity. What is a website? Can it be able to bring me what I need? I need to connect with the women in Germany immediately because I had a need to connect very quickly. And from there, what the need was just to mobilize women to find my own wish. I was very selfish thinking that time. And I remember very well my first members, Milka Mungai, she's here. Where are you? Ah, there she is. I had come from UK and I was coming to Germany and I wanted a change. I said, the change, if there is no such a group, I will create one. And she encouraged me. She told me, Joy, go for it. And she asked me, Joy, I remember this. What are you going to make money out of this? She's a businesswoman. I paused. I said, you know what? I'm at home. I'll just do it. I don't need money. I just want to do it. I just feel the need of doing something. And said, okay, where do I start? First of all, I can't speak German quite well. I have to make sure that I can communicate, and my first language was English. So I said, let's go and have it in English. African women in Europe. The word came out from there. And we started from there, finding from my own friends, where can I start marketing? Now, the next step, what is marketing? I had to learn. And I went to the internet, thanks for Google. You had, everybody was mentioning today, Google is the best tool ever for me, and YouTube. And that's where you learn everything. I learned how to write sponsorship. I got a very good contract right away from the KLM, I remember. And I was so proud of myself. I looked around, how do you present yourself to get a sponsor? How do you write a sponsor? And I made all that, and I went, I remember I had to book a flight all the way to Berlin, to ITV, made my appointments before that, check what other people are doing, and I was straight in front of the boss. The woman was running with the keys around, was the smartest woman. My neighbor can tell you that the day he took me to the airport, he saw another joy. And when I went to the front of these managers, sold my project, this is our way, we are women and we need money. How can you support us? By that time, I had to do my homework. You always have to do your homework. I will not go back from there. So that's how I empowered myself to be able to start getting sponsorship and registration. Now, you might be wondering, African women in Europe, since it was supposed to be business, is it a private, is it a profit-making, is it non-profit? You heard about all these stories. It is a profit-making organization because the initiative, when I started, I had an idea what I wanted. And when I went out to look for funds, they were always structured to something that I never wanted. And especially when in Europe, I have to be honest with you, when you go to the authorities or you start writing a proposal, you want sponsorship, and you're talking about African women in Europe. It was quite an interesting comment. What do African women need? They're already here in Europe. They have enough. They don't need anything. You're here. And I was like, I don't think I need the funds. I will start differently. And I was lucky from my own members. I learned about how to register your company in Germany in the easiest way. And I made a phone call. She had her own company, producers for horses, called Jerry Kinenjui. She told me, you registered. You had. Steve Williams talked about how to do it. Go to the authority, 15 euro. 15 euro, that's it? Yes. And then you do your bookkeeping. Easy. I've done school, I can do that. And that's how AWE was registered. And I could be able to organize events because Germany, you have to always say where you get the money from. Of course, the women wanted to meet. As you can see, the aim there was mobilized. The website was created. Fantastic. I was a guru of internet. I could find out how to use the HTML code. I have no idea, I never went to school, but I could figure it out, how to put the groups, women in order, create groups. You have everybody everywhere. And you can see that on our website. And then that's when we started now. Our need has been achieved. And that was how to mobilize from the African Women in Europe website. And from the African Women in Europe website, we were able to put information, find out who you are. Registration is free. Why I put it free? Facebook is free. I use the same tools, tactics to make sure that I can make sure that I am able to be heard, especially when you're beginning, you don't know anybody. And I always keep it free until today because there's somebody who cannot pay that and you can do as a membership. So signing in is for free. And when you sign in, you put your profile. You want to know who you are, what you do. Don't put just anything. And we have to approve. We have administration who finally helped me to run the organization, and they helped me to approve. Unfortunately, the website is for women in the beginning, but we also have men who we know. There's a reason the women decide what's going to be done next, and we stick to it. If they decide we don't want women, and they say they don't want to be connected with Facebook because we could share that, so they wanted private information, I respected that. Because our information was for ourselves and helping ourselves. So now we are growing. You can find us, all the information you give us. We are on Facebook, we're on Instagram, Twitter, and we have groups on WhatsApp. Blog Talk Radio Show is a very interesting tool. Wambui and I, the co-founder of African Women in Europe, we had every evening on Sunday with our children after they slept to run a Blog Talk Radio Show to find out what the women were doing. That was around 21:30 because she's in UK and I'm in Germany. We had to find a balance. And we interviewed very great women. Unbelievable. They were doing great work. But nobody knows them. Now, we know that we have broadcast. At that time, it was a very great tool. We had 1 hour. Right now, it's only 30 minutes. We are not using it a lot. For free. Thanks to technology, I could find out tools that we could use without payment. And the information is there until today. If you go to Blog Talk Radio Show, all our hosts, we are not professionals. We tried our best to use what we had. to reach to everybody here and also online. And right now, we have over 2,000 members on our blog talk, on our website. On Facebook, we have groups, different groups, where you can find each country group. Today, I'm very, very structural in terms of the information, what we do in the website. So the first time we saw is mobilization, and we talk about inform and sharing, and the third one, empower and celebrate, and celebrate success. So this came out from Blog Talk Radio Show. We interviewed women, we found out what they were doing, and we were really happy of what they were doing, and we wanted to broadcast it. And that's how the Awe Awards came up. In 2011, we started Awe Awards, and somebody's going to mention about all that. And it was a very, very successful. Until today, we have every radio station received over 50 nominations, and it's coming up next year. It's already out. We nominate women. We come to Amsterdam, we go to different countries, we find out what they're doing, and we actually empower the women. Because when we empower the women by nominating and acknowledging what they're doing, our children are seeing this. And somebody like me, who was at home, who I was not seeing anybody, right now Facebook has really grown to everybody is on Facebook, as you have been told, and you need to be there if you're not there. I know some of you are very private, you don't know. That's why we kept our website. We still communicate our information on the website, but we are very, very active on our Facebook. That's how our award started. We celebrate. We love it when we hear somebody somewhere was nominated, and we are sharing everywhere, and we celebrate everyone. So if you have something, tag me please, Joy Awe, and tag me please and tell me how it was, and I would like to really share it with everyone. And that's what we do. And we pull each other. How do we do this? For example, I started to do Blog Talk Radio Show, and I noticed somebody else can do it better. This is what they like to do, but they've not had the opportunity. We actually went to members and asked them. For example, we have Angie, who is not here tonight, and two other ladies who were there before. They use the platform to help themselves, because we cannot do everything. Our website has so much opportunity for you to do. If you are expert in any line, please think about that. Get to us and tell us what part can you help. As we say, and I always believe, our way is like a train. We pick people up, we support you, and we know you're going to go. Right? And you're going to go very high. And when you go high, you come back and say thank you, and we really, really appreciate it. And then we pick the rest, the next person. And that's what our way is until today. We are always keeping neutral. I say always neutral, meaning anybody in any field can come into our way and associate themselves with us. So we have people in politics, we have women who are just mothers and daughters. We have business people, we have career women, unbelievable career women in this society of ours. People you've never thought there would be a manager in any company, and you're astonished. And that's what we do, pull each other up. And the last one, creating networking platform. We are on online and offline. Online, as I told you, is on the website, and offline is what we are really, unfortunately, only once a year. We'd like to meet more, but because of financial and organization, and that's why we need more support, we are only able to host every year. But we encourage you, in the following years, we're going to have local countries meetings in each country, and we're going to empower according to the members in each community in Europe, that they make this event. Because from events like these ones, or meetings,